Well, it's 2 a.m. and the lights are on. In the Magic Kingdom, magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night. Pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Well, hello there. Welcome in, everybody. It's Wednesday night already. Where did the time go? I feel like it was just Sunday and we were just doing the show talking about tonight's guest, and yet here we are tonight, getting ready to play a little two truths and a lie. Some more points getting out. I got a box full of prizes over here that somebody's going to win, and I can't wait to see who that's going to be. So I'm glad you're here with us tonight. We're going to talk with our guest. We got to meet her when we were down in the parks. It was my first time meeting her. Of course, we found her through the Focus Point. When we focus on new channels, we found her channel, and I was like, wow, this is pretty good. Then we got to meet her down there. Very nice. Didn't get to spend as much time with her as I would have liked, because when we were starting to hang out, we had to go get and lined up for the fireworks, and I was in the disability area, and I couldn't take 45 people in there with me. So instead, I decided to take Doug, and Doug made enough noise and racket for 45 people. Him and Lily kept beating the snot out of me that night. So, but that's a whole story for another day in itself. So I'm glad you're here. I want to say hello to chat real quick. Then we're going to bring our guest in. We're going to get through the community stuff. Got some interesting stuff to talk about, and prizes tonight. Maybe is there going to be a change? We're going to talk about where everybody is, what points we're giving out, all that kind of stuff. So let's jump up here and look at and say hello to everybody. Mike Beachman, hello. Vicky Gillespie, Debbie Bernfeld, hello. Spaceship Ears, hello, John. Welcome in. Good to see you, sir. Miss Jill Watchbrick, hello. Miss Vicky Gillespie, hello. Cruise and Theme Park, hello. Sierra, welcome in. Good to see you. Le Mans Gray is in the house. Welcome in. Roger Shue is in the house. Debbie Thunert is in the house. Hello. Going to see Debbie Thunert in just a couple weeks. The Mark F. Project. What's up, Mark F.? How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Shelby's here. Welcome in, Shelby. Miss Spacey Rogers is here. Hello, Stacy. Welcome in. Thank you for coming over. Bernice, welcome in. Welcome in tonight. Neil, Nitro version. Hello, Neil. Welcome in. Neil's ready to play the game tonight. Go Minnie is in the house. Hello, Go Minnie. Welcome in. Thank you for joining tonight. Dun, dun, dun. Drop it down, drop it down. Everybody's talking. Phil Collins, hello. All aboard with Blake. We're going to talk about Blake a little bit later on in the show here. Mr. Thibodeau, hello, Jason. Good sir. Good to see you. And Miss Thibodeau, hello, Gloria. The Incredidos are in the house, everybody. Anne is here. Hello, Anne. Welcome in. Tut, 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 tut. Dropping down, dropping down. Jonathan Chong, hello. Welcome in, Jonathan Chong. Theme Park Giant TPG is in the house. There's going to be a TPG sighting on this channel tomorrow. Tomorrow. I can't wait for that. Looking for that for to sitting down and talking with my friend TPG. I'll tell you about that in just a little bit too. We got some good stuff coming up. The balance of this week, some really good stuff coming up on the channel. Did I miss anybody else? No, I think I'm caught up. If I miss you, I will get you, I promise, as we go through here. Kendrick, hello, welcome in. Also, programming note, this is directed towards spaceship ears. John, Keith Winter is having trouble in the parks with his phone. Kimberly, hello, welcome in. Keith Winter's having trouble in the parks on his phone. If he comes in tonight, it will be under his wife's account, which is Angie, Angie. So if we see an Angie tonight, most likely that's going to be Keith. We just need to transition some points to him. I'm going to allow that tonight because he's having technical difficulty, not because he's just, somebody else playing. He's already reached out to me and talked to me about it. And he's a big supporter of the channel, always here. So I want to pay the respect back. So thank you, John. I couldn't do the show without John's support and without Paul Engel's support, without Jen coming up with the idea, without all of you out there. So I want to talk about that real quick, and then I'm going to bring my guest on. Allison, welcome in. We're going to keep doing the things we're doing over here. We're working on a lot of big things coming up, guys, and I'm just asking for you to bear with me as we do it. We're going to talk about the Insomniacs hangout coming up tomorrow night. Talk about that. We've got some big things coming up on Friday night we're going to talk about. We've got some great interviews lined up, both on the Triple C and on Disney Dialogues. We've got the meetup coming up in December, which is going to be spectacular down there in Florida. We'll be talking about that tonight. We've got the August event coming up, man, that's really coming together. It is going to be pumping these next couple months on the channel. On top of it, Preston and I will be in the parks, or at least I will, and Preston will be with me a good portion of the time. Preston starts college here in a week, and we'll talk about Preston in a minute too, because stuff going on. We are going to be down in the parks, or at least I will, the second week of August for the Halloween party that weekend. We're gonna skip September and October. We're gonna be back down there in November for the Christmas party, both of them that opening weekend. We're gonna be back down there in December for Night of Hope weekend. That's our meetup weekend. I'm gonna be back down there in December for a week and in February for a week for Festival of the Arts. So that's in the next couple of times. So a lot going on with what we're going to be doing. Casey's going to be joining me all of the trips down in the park to try to get a ton of content and keep things going here. I'm actually also working with a couple of California creators to bring in some of the new parades and stuff from Cali to the channel. So we're excited about that. Mary on the Move, hello. Great to see you. Did Mike come in and I missed him? I don't know if I did or not. We're going to be talking about them soon too. Mary on the Move, good to see you. Didn't see Mike, didn't see John. Looking at those guys, see if those guys came in. Let's talk about Preston for a quick second. If you're not doing anything on Friday, Friday is Preston's birthday, everybody. He is turning 18. There's my thumbs down hater of my channel. Thank you for coming in. I love it. I love how they give you an impression because they think they're hurting you, giving you a thumbs down. Okay. No, YouTube. Thumbs down is fine. I don't care. Dibbity Doo Dog, hello, good to see you. So, Preston's birthday, Friday. If you're around and not doing anything, Preston will be pitching against a very top prospect team. I'm not sure if he's pitching first game or second game Friday. Those games are coming from the University of Maryland, the Maryland Terrapins Field. national recognized field. Well, Preston's going to be pitching on that on Friday. We've got two games, one at 11, one at 4. It's his birthday, turning 18. I'd love for you to come in. Not doing that because I want super chats or any of that. That's not expected. Any of that stuff, please don't think that. Just saying, hey, if you want to come in and wish him happy birthday in the chat and everything, I'm sure he'll be checking that out. And we're going to take him out to dinner that evening before our Friday night show for his birthday. So hard to believe. Yeah, 18. Don't know where that time came. So I'm going to cover the rest of the stuff as we go in and hit the community stuff. Hit that like tonight. Let's show the thumbs down guy or girl. Could be a girl. Hey, we got it going on over here as we get 100 likes on our stream as we're doing it. Our guest tonight, I found her content. God, it was about a couple months ago now, maybe 3, maybe. Jen was working through finding channels for us that were quality, had good videos, good sound, good plan, Disney based. Annette, hello, welcome in, my dear. Good to see you. And this is one of the channels that Jen's found, and we featured her channel here on the Sunday, Wednesday. Did we get to 10 points? Spaceship Ears, you better make sure Gloria has her points. I think he did that, Gloria. I did see him have a section on there for the points. I think he did 11 points, as a matter of fact. I think it was 11. I'm not sure, but get with John, and if you're missing it, he will take care of everything. But he's pretty good about that. So we found her channel. We featured it on here. You guys went over and checked it out. Several of you subscribed because she was over here. Jewelry Picks, hello, good to see you. Fans of Green Bay Packers, hello. And I reached out to her and said, hey, this is what we're doing, and she came in, checked out our channel. She's been in the chat a couple different times, and then when we were down in the parks this past time, she came over and joined us the night we had the charity event. Introduced herself. I saw her meeting and greeting a lot of people down there, and it was awesome. And love when we can do that. And it's awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, joining us tonight for the first time here for Two Truths and a Lie. Are we allowed to use? Am I allowed to use your first name, or do you want to just stay by Florida? I never did ask you.
Absolutely.
Okay, then Beck, how about if you introduce yourself real quick to everybody, and we'll go from there.
So I am local Florida gal, aka Bex. You can absolutely call me Bex or local Florida gal. I am local in Central Florida as per my handle. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Love
Thank you
it.
for having me.
Love it. Loving the background behind you. You and I both have some of these little guys sitting over the other shoulder right there.
Animation. Yeah.
Vinyl I don't even think they make them anymore at all, do they? No.
No,
We've got
no.
collector's pieces. That's a good thing. I could sell them to Spaceship Ears at top dollar. We could do that.
Yeah.
So let's do it. So I'm excited for you to join us tonight. We're going to get to know a little bit more about you in the Two Truths and a Lie. We're going to talk about your channel more a little bit later. Moderators, if you could go get the channel for local Florida Gal and pull it up there. I know we've had it once before, but we could grab it, continuously drop it in throughout the night. I would greatly appreciate it. Titanic 101, welcome in. Let's get over to the raid was 11 points. Yes, raid was 11 points. That I do remember. And we may do a raid tonight. You never know. I might see who's live tonight as we go through. All right, let's jump over to the community section and get some stuff knocked out. Do you like our logo here? I created that for our community, Bex.
I absolutely love it.
Just something to kind of have something that says, hey, we are all together as one. Even though we're individuals, we're a group of people coming together. It's kind of hard to believe. I talk about this a lot over here, that all these people in the chat, and you and I sitting here tonight, all because one guy fell flat on his face and didn't give up and drew a picture of a mouse on a napkin and was smart enough to listen to his wife.
Exactly.
That's kind of what it comes down to. Oh, and listen to his brother. His brother had a lot to do with it. We can't forget Roy. So let's talk about over here. We've got the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat Sunday night coming up. We actually have an announcement we can announce tonight. We just booked a local Florida gal. Wait a minute, is that you? I think we just booked you for the Triple C show coming up at the end of the year.
Yep, we sure did.
That's going to be a lot of fun. This Sunday, it's going to be Lily's life, everybody. An amazing young lady. Lily was down there. Did you get to meet her in that group of 45 people when we were
I
there?
met so many people. I'm sure I did.
She's an amazing young lady, and her parents will be on and joining us, and that'll be this Sunday night at 6 o'clock. I am guaranteeing everybody that is going to be standing room only for that interview. Not only are the Triple C's doing an amazing job, the four ladies that do that show, but this young lady has a big loving following here, and it's going to be a good time. So Sunday night, 6 o'clock. Make sure you're there. I don't know what's going to happen. I know Lily will probably have something planned to mess with me. We'll see. We'll see how we do. So good stuff there. News and merch returns this week. Bex, we've missed out on news and merch doing the normal show for about 3 weeks because I've been down the parks and people were away. So this Friday night we were back in house. All the news is going to be back up. A lot of great merch to talk about. Our guest this week, Monica Molly, will still be working her way home from her cruise, so she will not be there. Tina will be back in house because she's been out lately. Doug will be there with me, zippity doo version. And joining us in the studio will be Mouse Talk, Walt and Melissa, I believe. Great people, great channel. And the young lady many of you know from the chat supporting us here, and that is A Bouncing Journey. April will be in with us on Friday night talking news and merch. I love that show because, it's great to sit there and talk all the new, especially the food items in the park, I love doing that. Love
Oh,
doing that.
yeah, absolutely.
You could kind of do that to your blue in the face almost. It's talking food. Get me rolling on that. So uh let's talk about this. Tomorrow night, we are excited. The Disney Insomniacs Hangout Night. Now, I may be moving this to Tuesday nights starting football season because I'm not going to give up Thursday night football and all the energy that goes with that over here. But I don't want to leave this behind because this has become a really good thing. We're doing a hangout, but it's talking Disney. Talking Disney. I can tell you that my guest tomorrow night will be um, Brittany Laree will be over here tomorrow night. Theme Park Giant will be in the house tomorrow night. Jennifer Caruso will be in house tomorrow night. And who am I missing? The Disney Baker will be in house tomorrow night. And Miss Tina Marie, T Marie's Place. So 9 o'clock is what time we will start. 9 o'clock, Insomniacs Hangout. I've got a lot. We're gonna, that show backstage. What we're doing, and we're gonna get you on there one of these nights coming up. I'm bringing up topics that are topical for the news, and we're going to kind of debate them. Would you do this? Would you do that? Is that for you? What do you think? How's Disney doing this? I can tell you the first topic right out of the bat is the Walt Disney animatronic and where it is and what it is. It's going to be a hot topic. There are some funny things. There Doug got a swing. We're going to talk about that. Jennifer Crusoe almost got arrested. We're going to talk about that. I've got fun things to talk about all tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. It'll be a lot of fun. So like doing that. All right, let's talk about this real quick and jump down here. Steve, Mr. Steve, that is Mr. Scallywag Steve, to my knowledge, still has this available if anybody is looking to go down to Disney the week before Christmas. He is selling off his DVC. It sleeps for over at Old Key West, beautiful area. Hello Magic Adventures, and it would be $2,100, $300 a night as opposed to $784 a night. That is a heck of a deal. So if anybody is interested in that, first come first serve. I know that Walt was talking to him. I don't know if he's got it or not yet. But if you're still interested, you can reach out to Steve. You can reach out to Zippity Doo Doug or myself. We'll put you in contact with them. Again, just trying to help somebody out over here as we're going. All right, jump up here. Are you familiar with Joel Payne from the Times watching our show at all a little bit?
I am.
What an amazing author, what an amazing artist. Lord knows, look, I'm hitting too many buttons. That's what happens when you get a muscle spasm. What an amazing artist this guy is, for what he does with everything. And we are so excited to be a part of him and what he's doing. I'm just trying to find where I put it here. Boom. I can get rid of that show. I don't even have that show anymore. Looking at all my shows, I'm like, what do I got here? That's the open. That's the scenes. Community. That's not there. Where did I put it? Oh, there we go. I put it in my tools. Don't forget that he's good looking. Sorry, I'm required by Stacy to say that he's good looking. I'm not feeling that. That's Stacy's feeling that. I want to make that clear, everybody. So Joel has his stuff going on for his upcoming event. He is doing this short film. He has been putting out stuff on social media left and right on this, and it's still in the process, in the works. If you haven't checked it out, his voice is very sexy too. Magic Adventures. I'd like to say that's Jen, but I think it's Mike. I actually think that's Mike over there on Magic Adventures saying that his voice is sexy. We're going to go with that. We're going to tell everybody that. Check out this video. We'll be right back.
Long before I would be known as the Santa Claus, there is a wondrous place. There is a magical fable about the first elf. It's a short film.
So he's doing this whole film. He's producing everything right now to get it all completely done. Then his goal is to sell it to Amazon or one of these Hulu, one of these people. So if you're interested in being a part of it, Debbie Bernfeld dropped his Patreon in there. That's how he's funding it. I am supporting him over there. It's a couple dollars, and you can check it out and support it. What do you think? That's an amazing, just a little trailer right there.
I mean, it's very exciting.
I'm absolutely excited for him, and I can't wait to see it because I'm a big Christmas person. Magical Mike, hello, welcome in. You didn't miss nothing. You didn't miss nothing. Welcome in. So we're excited about that, and of course, we're also excited about James Warda. Please don't forget that he is. Hello, Nanny Pooh Bear. He is doing a whole brand new book that he's writing that is Disney endorsed. And if you go over to howdoesdisneydothat.com and you click submit your story, tell your favorite story about Disney, what it is that Disney does for you, what you love about the parks, what you love about, around the facility down there, whether it's restaurants or resorts, whether it's movies or whatever. Tell him your story about what Disney has done for you. If you put a note in there that you're with the Pete McDivitt Show, he's doing a whole chapter on our community, and you can have your name in there. If you're a YouTuber that's watching our channel, especially if you're a newer YouTuber and you don't do that and put your YouTube name in, you've lost your daggone mind. You're getting free publicity in a book that's going to be sold on Disney property. He's going to go to Disney events and sell it. And you could have people looking through that and find your YouTube channel. Trust me, that grassroots stuff really does work. So don't miss that opportunity, everybody, as you're going through. All right, let's come back in and get rid of Done Jolt. Let's see, what am I missing here? Oh, this is pretty cool. Are you into movies and Disney movies and stuff like that? Like the older movies, like all your animated stuff?
Oh, absolutely. The classics are my favorites. So.
Well, we're going to be interviewing coming up Debbie Weiss next week, actually, on Tuesday is our scheduled day with her. Got to reconfirm that with her tomorrow. Wonderful World of Animation Gallery. I've talked about this a couple times. She has the cells that animators draw to do these movies. That's what she sells in her gallery. When I talked to her the first time, she had a Jiminy Cricket cell from Fantasia up over her shoulder. She's like, "Oh, I see you like Roger Rabbit behind you." She goes, "Let me show you this." She takes her camera. She goes over. She had one of the cells from the first scene from Roger Rabbit. And I was like, "Well, just out of curiosity, how much would that cost in the gallery?" She's like, "Oh, that's only 6,500." I'm like choking on my sandwich. I'm like, "Oh my Lord." But it will be great to see all of her collection and what she has and all that stuff. I'm excited about that. Should be really good. That'll be next Wednesday night. Have you had a chance to check out any of the dialogue interviews, Bex?
I have not, but now I'm definitely interested, especially the cells of the originals.
I know
Absolutely.
I know you've been really swamped with all your personal life stuff. We were talking about that before the show, and of course doing your channel and social media. The interviews that we've been doing over here, we are interviewing artists from the Festival of the Arts, and we've interviewed some of the top ones already. We've interviewed Noah of Noah's Fine Art. We've interviewed Scooter. Nobody gets interviews with Scooter. We were blessed to get lucky enough to do it. We've interviewed two of the top. We've interviewed like 5 or 6 Imagineers, but two of the top most influential with Tehran Skis and also with Bob Weiss. That Bob Weiss interview has had over 2,500 views already. He actually did our show the day before, 2 days before doing Good Morning America. So I feel like I'm on a good circuit when I'm on the Good Morning America circuit. So a lot of great stuff to watch over there. If you're brand new to us, watch this on the replay. We do have playlists of these and also podcasts of these. So as you're working out or doing whatever, you can sit and listen to some amazing interviews. Some of these Imagineers have touched so many incredible things, and then these artists. I mean, you could do you have, it's Festival of the Arts. Where does that rank for you among the festivals? You're living
That
down
is,
there. You get to go to them. Is it near the top?
it is actually number one. I try to get some form of art, whether it's a print or paint, every year.
You
And I'm gonna need a bigger house. Let's
you
just
could
say that.
you could mortgage your house if you're down there spending money. It's easy to do.
Yeah.
You know, that's for sure. Welcome into Bouncing Journey, April. Hello, thank you for being here tonight. I don't think I missed anybody else. Making sure I didn't. So yeah, so we're excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun here coming up. All right, rocking down. I want to get the community stuff done because I'm excited to get to Two Truths and a Lie here in just a minute. Let me go down here, and that's not the one I want. Here we go. All right, we hit that. Oh, birthdays. I got to go back and highlight some birthdays from this week. I'm not going to do the whole song, but I do need to pull that up real quick. I got to get used to doing it. So, the latest thing on our channel that we've had so many people asked us to start doing it. I know other people in the community have done it as well, and we have started it here. Debbie Bernfeld is helping me with it. Each week, we are acknowledging the birthdays of the week. If you have not yet given your day and your month and day yet, put it in the chat and we will recognize you on an upcoming show. This week, real quick, happy birthday wishes to Scallywag Steve on the 13th, Keith Winter on the 15th, that crazy Disney lady Tanya just had one on the 15th, which was 2 days ago. Today's birthday, Magic Adventures Jen. She's in the chat. That's pretty cool. Everybody wish Jen from Magic Adventures a happy birthday today. That's awesome. Tomorrow, Belinda and Dakota Good, that's Zippity Doo Doug's wife and daughter, they're having a birthday on the same day. It's amazing if that happens. And on the 18th, Jennifer Piccolo has a birthday. Shep of Adventures by Shep and Preston McDevitt, my son. So happy birthday to everybody. I like this segment. This is kind of fun to do that. So happy birthday, Jen. And you know what? Because today is your birthday and you're in my chat, I would feel remiss if I didn't.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
There you go. Yeah, you usually don't do that on Wednesdays, but when you're here, you got to do that. You like this segment there, Bex? It's pretty cool, huh?
I think it's super cool. It's definitely something I will give you my birthday later.
No problem. Just month and day, and we'll get it to Debbie Burnfeld. If anybody else haven't, Nanny Pooh Bear just put it in. Says April the 7th. Put them into the chat if you haven't given it to us. Debbie will get them through there. And if you're February 29, we'll get you in 3 years. Yeah, well, that would be something. So there we go there. All right, happy birthdays. Over and done. All right. We booked the magical night of Mickey's Magic Not So Scary Halloween party. We'll be there. Are you doing any of the parties this year, Bex?
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I usually do them early August.
Early August. Okay. It's a much better time to do it, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's getting it in there and getting it out of the way. Debbie, make sure you get these birthdays that are being dropped in there, please. Kate, did you change your name? Are you now going under Kate? You're no longer Udalali? Welcome in. I only know because I see the avatar there. Someone else came in. Dianca McDowell. Hello, welcome in. So, we're going to be there for the first night, opening night of the Halloween party. And again, we're going to be there opening night of both of the two Christmas parties. Thumbnails for those to come very, very shortly, everybody. We'll get those up. I want to remind everybody before I hit my 5 channels that August meetup. This is a great thing. If you ever get a chance and want to get out and about and away from Disney and meet up with people, I know it's easier with you down there because you can see people all the time. We have a great event up here. We're doing it. This is the 4th year in a row. No, I'm Udalali. I changed it for something else. I forgot to change it back. Okay, gotcha, Kate. Just checking it. Grandma Grover's August 24th. That's a day after me. We have a great party up here. We have a lot of great meals. We go out. We have a cocktail party, and there's karaoke and dancing, and there's a bowling bowl off, and there's an Oriole game. There's all kind of good stuff. That's coming up August 7th to the 10th. Everybody should know about it by now. Here's the deal. Hello, Stephanie Keel. If you're attending the event, if you're attending the Maryland meetup, you need to put on your calendar right now or go in and find the thumbnail and put a reminder on for August the 1st. August the 1st. That is the Friday before. That's my sister's birthday. I better make a phone call that day or I'll be in trouble. August the 1st, Friday, we are going to do a live show here. Hello, Paul Engel. Welcome in. Live show here. We are going to draw all of the names for the bowling, for where everybody will be, what team they'll be on. So we're going to draw the teams live right here on the show. We are going to draw the layout for the door prizes that night. You will know your door prize number that night, what bag you have. I have no idea what's in the bags. We put them all together and they've been downstairs and I don't know what's in them. So we're going to draw that at random just to save some time. And we will also be giving everybody a layout of exactly what we're doing, who's streaming it, all that kind of good stuff. So if you're not coming, you want to be here because you're going to hear all the details. If you are coming, you want to be here or you want to watch the replay because there's going to be a ton of information given out. So put it on your calendar, August the 1st. It's a big one there. All right, we found our guest a couple weeks ago, months ago, whatever you want to call it, through the segment that I'm about to do, and we're blessed. And we highlighted 5 channels on Sunday, which would have been the 13th. And we talked a lot about them. I gave you information on their description, talked about their subscribers, their view count, their top video, their top shorts, their playlist, and everything about them. And you can check out these 5 channels from this past Sunday. Go back and watch the replay. If somebody could grab the link from Sunday and just drop it into the chat. Wonderland Way, we talked about with 3,000 subscribers. Go back to this past Sunday, find all about them. We talked about Manny Runs Disney. I've been talking with Manny, and he may be sending us some videos from California. He's got 1,600 subscribers and working on it. You can find all about Manny from this past Sunday's video. We're going to skip them because I heard some negative stuff about them, so I'm going to pass right there. Inside the Mouse, 51,000 followers. 51. That's amazing. Think about that. Bex, we found a channel that had 51,000 people following it. We didn't even know about it.
That's amazing. Wow,
Yeah.
congrats to them.
And then really quality content, nice videos, good sound, a lot of good stuff. So there's Angie, there's Keith. Keith, we already got it laid out with spaceship ears. He knows what he's doing. So so Inside the Mouse, great little channel. You can go back to last Sunday. And the final channel was Battleground Biscuits. Military, family, travel, and food, all the things that I love. I need to sign off. Good night, Annette. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. So Battleground Biscuits, that's our channels that we're gonna check out, that we tell you to check out again. Check back to this past Sunday. Before we jump into this, are you excited about doing a little bit of Two Truths and a Lie?
I think, yeah, I'm absolutely excited, but I think I'm feeling a little bit magical. And what do you say about doubling the points tonight?
Doubling the points tonight.
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
I'm the guest.
You are my guest, and I can't say no, I guess. So I guess we're gonna double some points tonight. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy. Let me make sure you're there we go. Get your name up there for you. So wow, she just got you double the points. The chat, you better light her up. You better be giving her a follow and some love out there. On your social media, obviously, we're going to talk about YouTube a little later. Where else can you be found? I know you're on Insta, right?
Instagram,
Okay.
same handle. Uh, TikTok, I'm local Florida gal 1 because
Okay.
the other one was taken. Threads is the same handle, and
Okay.
I just opened up Facebook because everybody's, well, I mean, you might as well just have the whole shebang. So
Yes.
Facebook is the same handle as well.
Keep an eye out over there because a Bouncing Journey's doing all kind of crazy stuff. There was, I don't know,
Nice.
something about dancing and polar bears and animals covered in jello and all. I don't know what she's doing over there. It's something crazy. Got to keep an eye out with that. So, all right, double the points it will be. So It will be. It'll. You know what? It's this. There's only 3 weeks left before we give out the prizes. There's 50 people that came in here tonight.
Oh,
I'm gonna match you. I'm gonna make it triple the points tonight.
triple. Well,
I'm
all
gonna
right.
take it up. I'm gonna take it up. I'm gonna take it up for everybody in here tonight. What's up, Scooter? Welcome in. I'm gonna take it up because yeah, why not? So, John, we are gonna do 15 points for 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we are gonna do 30 points for segment 5. Wow. Wow. And I may do a rate at the end, which may give away some bonus points. So don't go too far tonight. Don't go running out. You might get some extras there. So we're coming down to the end. John's got the numbers in. So, all right, let's go in. Let's get it. 2 truths and a lie. Let's.
I've got 3 stories, a twist inside. 2 are true, 1's a lie. Can you decide? Listen closely, pay attention keen. Guess the truth and win a prize. 2 truths and a lie. It's a game of fun.
I do love that song. Absolutely love that song.
It's catchy.
It's catchy. So first, I want to say thank you for everybody for being here. This is Local Florida Gals channel. If you haven't followed it yet, take a look at it. Look at the quality of our content. Consider subscribing based on the quality of that content. And also, obviously, her here tonight. You're getting to know her. And many of you got to know her down in Florida when we were there. I want to also say thank you to our friend, Mr. Paul Engel. I'm drinking that water too fast. That is really good water. I'm overdoing it in water tonight. I can feel it already. Mr. Paul Engel is the sponsor for this segment. Everybody, he does content on his channel. More to come, hopefully, now that his life's calmed down a little bit. Does some great videos on his coins that he collects. Does an amazing job with them. He's blessed me with several of those. Go support our friend Paul. And if you want to support Stephanie, his new wife, you can. She's part of our Triple C show. You can follow her on the Triple C Instagram or her own as well. So thank you for that. Here is your updated points. Now, I do know that John made an adjustment a few minutes ago from the other thing, so it may be a hair off, but it's pretty doggone close. Okay, so whatever points John adjusted at the beginning, that will show next week when we lay it out there. The top 10, Bex, are going to get prizes. Top 10. How's that?
Wow.
What other channel out there gives top 10 prizes and eats the cost on mailing it to everybody? I don't know of
Oh,
anybody, but we do.
yeah.
Uh, Debbie Bernfeld in first. Is that right? Debbie Bernfeld's up at 339, that far ahead of it. John, is that right? Did I screw something up, or is that right? Let me know in the chat. I didn't know Debbie had taken that much of a jump. She's like 50 points ahead of everybody for number 1. I gotta see if
Anything
that's right.
tonight?
I mean, she was doing really well. Yes, the 40-point plus helped her. Oh, she hit the bonus. Oh, wow. Huge. Way to go, Debbie Bernfeld. Holy heck fire. Well, the top 10 are getting prizes. And let me tell you, all of the prizes are valued at $20 to $25 or more. All the prizes are $20 to $25 or more. Okay. So top 10 right now: Debbie Bernfeld, Kendrick, Keith Winter, Magic Adventures, Gloria Thibodeau, Mike Beachman, Lamont Grace, Stacey Rogers, Detroit Diz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jonathan Chong in 10th. Very close. Jason Thibodeau, Joe Watchbrick, Vicky Gillespie, Alyssa and Neil, Magic Mike, All Aboard with Blake, Fred O'Malley, David T, Monorail Molly, Fast Pass Radio, Cruise and Theme Park Guide, Theme Park Giant, Debbie Thunert. There's a lot of people still in play here, especially with the points that are going out tonight. So check out Paul. Thanks for that. I'm trying to make sure I got everything. Let's talk about how we're going to play the game. It's very simple. For anybody who might be new, I know we're getting some new friends coming in. I am going to have our guests read out 3 statements about themselves. 2 of the statements will be true. 1 is a lie. You are looking for the number that is the lie. So you're going to put a number into the chat. You're not going to put the whole statement. You're not going to put multiple numbers. If you start acting like mama's fool, we'll kick you out. I don't have a problem doing that. I don't want to do that. But if you're going to play the fool card, I'm going to play the joker card and kick you out. It's that simple. Um, so you're going to put the number in there. We get to it. We'll call it out. We'll see who gets the points, and we'll do it there. So, are you ready?
I am so ready.
I moved music up, and I still didn't find it. I meant to save it the other day. So let me see. Let's go with this. It's a king's entrance. Royal entrance. Royal because I'm usually a royal pain in the ass. So there we go. Royalty somewhere or another. Let's get the stop signs up. Stop signs up. First play is going to be for 15 points. 15 points. Friday night on our news and merch show, while they're getting that together, we are fully updated on recognitions, on the race to 100K, on the under 1,000. So make sure you tune in because there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to cover right then. All right. Bex, read us 3 statements. Segment 1, we're going to try to pick out the lie.
All right, let's do this. Number 1, I spend Thanksgiving Day on Seven Seas Lagoon. Number 2, I was chosen as a Grand Marshal for the Festival of Fantasy Parade.
Okay.
And number 3, I was evacuated from Space 220.
Okay, 1, 2, or 3. She spends Thanksgiving Day on Seven Seas Lagoon. Number 2, she was chosen as Grand Marshal for the Festival of Fantasy Parade. Number 3, she was evacuated from Space 220. That's not a ride, that's a restaurant. All right, 1, 2, or 3. Drop it in the chat, everybody. What is the lie? Pick out the lie. Our guest tonight, a local Florida gal, she gets 15 points for playing the game tonight automatically. And if she stumps the crowd where nobody gets it, then she will get an additional 25. So we'll see. All right, coming in there already. 1, 2, or 3. Drop it in there. Don't wait. If you wait too long, I might count you out. 7. Welcome in Julie. Welcome in Samantha Lowe. I don't know if that's really Sam. It looks like a different Sam. 7. Hello, Forrest. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. We got a lot of people playing tonight. Epcot Forever. Hello, Jordan. 1. Give me the stop signs up. Stop signs up. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Stop signs are up. All right. Oh, God. Local Florida gal. Tell me, what is the lie up there?
I was not chosen as the Grand Marshal for the Festival of Fantasy Parade.
Okay. Lie is number 2. We'll come back and talk about that in 1 second. Let's see who's getting some points. Stacy Rogers has got it. Spaceship Ears. Vicky Gillespie. Oodalali Lane Kate. Grandma Grover got it. All Aboard with Blake got it. Magic Adventures got it. Jewelry Picks got it. Jonathan Chong got it. That's everybody. Wow, interesting. Okay, never. So you've seen that many times, just never had the opportunity, right?
I have always wanted to be picked, and I know rumor has it that if you show up early during rope drop, you are chosen by the cast members that wave, that greet you. And man, you don't know how many times I am not a morning person, but I have sacrificed myself to rope drop, and it is on my bucket list. So if there's any cast members out there listening, please, I want to be a Grand Marshal. Yeah.
Yeah, they came up to me and they talked to me about doing it, and then
Awesome.
they said you can't do it. You know why?
Why?
I don't have a hand to wave. So. You walked into that one.
I totally walked into that one.
That Thanksgiving Day, you do that out in the lagoon? That's pretty neat.
Yeah, we rent a boat. Families in town, so we rent one of those, pontoon boats.
Pontoons?
I think. Yeah, and really whichever one's available, Grand Floridian or Contemporary, and we just go out for about an hour. And
Very
it's
nice.
obviously perfect weather. It's not too hot. Sun's not too, over just melting you that
Right.
time of year. So it's really great. You
I
should
love it.
definitely do it if you've never done it before. Yeah.
Well, I did the pontoon a couple weeks ago, and I almost went in the water. People can go
Oh no.
back and watch that. Yeah. Oh yeah. They they literally the boat was going over. It was live streamed from back at our trip when we went down there not that long ago, and the boat was going over at a cruising rate. It hit a wake from another boat, and it went a little bit up in the air, and then it went straight down, and it got caught going down, and she was hitting the gas at the same time, and I literally went flying. My face was like this far from the water in the
Oh
water. And if I'd have gone in, it would have been bad news because I had my legs and all on. I would have been like a weight. I'd have been at the bottom of that thing dead. So luckily she turned the machine off lightning quick and we went flying back up. But and I used a bunch of language in that one. That wasn't a
yeah.
Disney friendly. I yelled a couple words because I was just shocked. But they are fun to do. I would go back and do it
Yeah.
again. The cast members that do it are great. Highly encouraging. I love it. That's a great tradition. That's something
Yeah.
that's cool. Love that. And then Space 220, you got evacuated from a restaurant?
Yeah, so there was a kitchen fire
Oh,
and yeah, they took us out behind the I guess behind the stage is where you call it. And 30 minutes later, after the fire marshal gave the green thumb, no, the
thumbs up.
thumbs up. I guess I was about to say green light and thumbs up. Let us back in. Unfortunately, the cooks, I felt so bad for them because it was a late reservation. So they cooked everybody's meal all over again. So we were
Wow.
there. Yeah.
Did,
Amazing, but I felt bad for them. But yeah, kitchen fire.
Wow. Okay. Well, you never use you never know what's going to happen with that, and that's pretty amazing. I've never heard of anyone evacuated from one of the Disney restaurants, but hey, there's a first for everything. I love it. All
Yeah.
right, let's get the stop signs up. Let's do round 2. A lot of people got some points on that one. It must have come out well done. Yes, the whole place.
Yeah.
The whole place, John. Whole place. All right. Segment 2, 3 statements. We're looking for the lie. Go ahead.
Okay. Number one, I've been in multiple hurricanes on Disney property.
Oh,
Number two, I was an extra in a Hollywood studio show.
oh, okay.
And number three, a snake crawled over my feet while walking in Animal Kingdom.
I had 2 mice do that, so I could see a snake doing it. Um,
Oh.
I've okay, here are the 3. I've been in multiple hurricanes on property. Number
Mhm,
2, I was an extra in Hollywood studio show.
mhm.
Number 3, a snake crawled over my feet while walking in Animal Kingdom. 1, 2, or 3, which is the lie? 1, 2, or 3, dropping it now. 15 points out there. 15 points out there. What number are you going with? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Dame Dystopia in the house. Hello, Dame. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. Please don't forget to hit that like. We're trying to get up to triple digit likes. I only need like 30 more. That ain't nothing. Stacy Rogers opens up all our accounts. We can get to 200 likes real quickly. All right, stop signs are up. Which one is the lie in segment 2?
Absolutely not. A snake never crawled over my feet while walking in Animal Kingdom.
Okay, so no animals across your feet.
Yeah.
Number 3 is the prize point. It is going to Magical Mike, Epcot Forever. 15 points to Spaceship Ears. Samantha Lowe, LO. To Grandma Grover, to Bernice, to Stacy Rogers. Magic Adventures is getting it. All Aboard with Blake is getting it. Joe Watchbrick got it. Mike Beachman got it. Dame Dystopia got it. Dianca McDowell got it. Oodalolly Lane Kate got it. Nanny Pooh Bear got it. Angie, which is our good friend. We know who that is. Lamont Gray got it. Kendrick got it. And Debbie Bernfeld got it. and Paul Engel and Jonathan Chong. All right. Bunch of people got that point. Nobody believed you had snakes in your boots.
I have to say, it didn't crawl over me, but one did crawl across me as I was walking
Oof.
to Festival of the Lion King, and I almost left the country. So
Yeah, I would. I'd be stomping that thing like yesterday's news right there with feet. I don't want anything to do with snakes and me. Although if they bit me in the leg, it wouldn't hurt. That not that bad.
nothing.
I could take it. Uh, you were an extra in a Hollywood studio show. Tell us a little bit about that.
So back in the day, backlot tours existed, and
Hmm.
they always had a show where you were on the ship and you were just getting bombed, and you kind of had to figure things out, and you were in this big blue poncho astronaut type
Right. I
of
remember.
yeah, it's crazy. So I was chosen along with my brother-in-law now and my mother-in-law now to be extras on that show. So it was really, really cool. I miss backlog tours so much. And that was probably in 2001. So back then, it was pictures more than anything. So I do have pictures in
Okay.
a photo album somewhere in my closet. So
Very good. Neil wants to know if you got splashed.
absolutely, I was drenched. Yeah.
Yeah, she was drenched. There you go, Neil. Um, Keith said he was in that once too. There you go. A couple people in that. And Kate saw a snake in Hollywood studios eating at Rosie's, and then her and her partner in crime, they decided to eat the snake. They had it for dinner. So there you go. There's an updated story to that. No,
Okay.
you know, I got the story already. You were eating the snake. No, nope. Got it. It's already there. We already got it. All right. So that's kind of cool. Let's talk about number one. Multiple hurricanes on property. What do you hear a hurricane's coming? You run to Disney?
Actually, yes.
Oh,
You
what?
get
Okay.
you get the best rate. It is the safest place you will ever be, and they kind of let you in the park when in between inclement weather. So it's all in all a great time to go to the
Okay.
park and have no crowds. So
Okay. All right. I love it. All right. There you go, guys. The snake was well done too. Yes. Absolutely, Neil. Absolutely. We'll go with that for sure. For sure. Uh, Snake jerky. Well, yeah, you could have a little bit of that. I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd want that. I mean, I've had jerky's tough as is. Ugh, okay. Segment number three. Segment number three. Keep. We're dropping our guest link into the chat tonight, all night long. Local Florida gal. Her name is Bex, and we love talking with her. She's doing some great content. If you've given her a follow tonight because of the show, because of checking out her content, please let me know in the chat. We'd like to say thank you. I'd like to say it for sure for giving her a follow tonight because you found her on our show. It would really mean a lot. All right, segment three. Stop signs are up. Let's read them. Two truths, one lie. Let's find the lie. Mike Beachman said, "Hey, I subbed tonight." I'll bring you up on the channel while we're talking here for the people that did sub. So let's go. What statements do we have under number three?
thank you, Mike. Okay, number one. I was one of the honorary guests to greet rope drop guests in
Oh,
Magic Kingdom.
okay.
That was a tongue twister. Number two, I was a contestant on Hollywood Studios Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Okay.
And number three, I've snorkeled in Epcot's aquarium.
Oh, okay. These are interesting. Magic Adventures just subbed. Debbie Bernfeld is also subbing. Shelby's just subbed. Thank you guys. So
Thank you.
here are the three statements. I was one of the honorary guests to greet rope drop guests in MK. Number two, I was a contestant in Hollywood Studios Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And number three, I've snorkeled in Epcot's aquarium. One, two, or three, pick out the lie. John says, I missed that millionaire show. Yes. And I was due to be a guest on there and I got cut at the last second. I got cut at the last second. That is a true statement. All right, here we
Wow.
go. A bunch of people dropping the numbers in. One, two, or three. Jason Thibodeau says I've already subbed, already following her. Thank you, Jason. He and Gloria are such huge supporters to our community. We are lucky to have them in our community. A lot of numbers going up in there. A lot of numbers going up in there. Scooter Adventure says I subbed. Thank you, Mike. Go
Thank
Mini
you.
says I subbed. Thank you, thank you. 7, 6, 5. Preston is in the kitchen. What the hell is on your head? He's got earphones from his computer from gaming that are all lit up in blue and green. Do you realize you're dancing while you're making a sandwich? Good Lord. 7, 6. Neil is already subscribed. A Bouncing Journey. I was subbed with the day I met her at the meetup. There you go. Magical Mike subscribed. You guys are getting extra time to put your answers in. A lot of people giving some love to local Florida guy tonight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. Jonathan Chong is in. Jonathan waits to do his entry at the last second, then he throws the stop signs up. I've noticed that. Stacy Rogers is sub to you. Detroit Diz, welcome in. Epcot Forever. Jordan just subscribed to you. Thank you guys for giving some love to our guest tonight. All right, let's see. What is the lie over here on this unique thing? I'm curious about this.
So just like you, I've always wanted to, and now it could never be. I was not a contestant on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You did not phone a friend.
I did not. No.
I'll ask you in a second. We'll come back to it in 1 second. All right. So the lie was number 2. Number 2 is getting 15 points. Samantha Lowe, LO, is getting it. Coming down. Grandma Grover got it. Dianca McDowell got it. Bernice got it. All Aboard with Blake got it. A Bouncing Journey got it. Go Minnie got it. Mr. Thibodeau got it. Vicky Gillespie got it. Debbie Bernfeld got it. Detroit Diz got it. Paul Engel got it. There you go. Okay, there's your point getters for that. 15 points right there. Let me make sure. So here's my question. Who would you call if you had to call somebody?
Probably my husband, because I have to say, and he's watching, he knows way more. I think I know a lot about Disney, but he beats me
Okay.
by long shot. So
Okay. First name for the husband?
Carlos.
Carlos. We're calling Carlos. So
Yeah.
if it was me, I'm going to call Carlos because apparently he knows more than most people in my chat. So Carlos, I'm calling you. Stephanie says Ghostbusters. No, I don't know. Who would I call? I know who I would call. I hate to say this out loud because his head is going to get 3 sizes too big. I would call Dave of Brandy and Dave. He's one of the smarter guys I know with a lot of unique facts. And I think he would be the one that I would call. That's probably who would be my phone a friend. So there we go. All right. Let's go to this. You snorkeled in Epcot, huh? You went in the tank.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I want to do next scuba diving, but you have to be certified. So
Okay.
work in progress. Yeah.
Work in progress. That's awesome. That's just amazing. Snorkel in the tank. Okay. You were an honorary rope drop guest waiver, saluter, all that kind of stuff. Did you get selected by a cast member? How'd that work?
We did the first tour for Keys to the Kingdom. And as a perk, you stand on Main Street, and as they let the guest in, you wave to them hello and you greet them.
Wow, very cool. Okay, very nice. Done some stuff. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Before I go over to segment 4 real quick, guys, I want to real quick, I want to take this down. Remind you, local Florida gal, that's her channel. You got many of you have been subscribing tonight. I love it. Thank you for doing that. Great picture of the castle right there. Beautiful picture right there on that. And then I also want to acknowledge that next week our guest is in the chat right now, playing the game and doing pretty well, I might add. All Aboard with Blake will be here next week. You're going to get to know him, talk about his channel, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Did you meet Blake when we were down there? He was down there.
Seeing his face on the profile, I don't recognize him, but again, there was so many
It was so
people.
many people. It was out of hand.
Yeah.
And that's why this is the perfect transition real quick to remind everybody, and hang tight with me if you would for 1 second. Music courtesy of Neil, of Alyssa and Neil, an incredible trumpet player in its own right. December the 13th, everybody. I know it's early, but put it on your calendar now if you're going to be down in Florida. We are going to do a meetup over in the Springs, and I will acknowledge where it is going to be as we get closer. But we had an incredible meetup down there. It was an unplanned meetup, I got to be honest. We were down there. That with those people to get together, and yet we had 45 plus people over there at the entrance of Tron, which
Yes.
was amazing. So we're going to do it now down at the Springs. That is the same night as Night of Hope, which is a big night in the community. I hope everybody's looking into that, supporting that. If you can't go, donating to it. It's an incredible charity. They work so hard on that event. We're going to do it from 11 to 1. That way, everybody has plenty of time to go back to their hotel, wherever, get changed, get ready for an amazing night to go sport that charity event. But 11 to 1 on the 13th. I hope you'll come over. But yeah, it was crazy. It was so many people there. But Blake was there. Look, I got no legs to stand on. I had so many people coming up to me. Blake came up and started talking to me, and I have times, unfortunately, from this coma that I was in for 40 some days, I have times where my mind will just go blank for a second. And
Mm.
like I'll have trouble even thinking of the little things that I should know. And literally, right as Blake came up, I guess there was so much stimulation going on. He walked up to me and I went blank. And oh, you know,
Mhm.
four letter word under my lips that I couldn't remember. And I had to apologize to him. I didn't mean to. It's just things that happen. And, don't feel bad. I had my cousin come up to me at a family thing who I used to spend night at his house and all when we were kids. And it happened and I went blank and I couldn't even remember Pat's name. So things happen like that. Park Bros. But Blake will be here next week. We're excited to sit down and talk with him, learn a little bit more about him, play Two Truths and a Lie. I saw him in the chat, said he's very excited. So we're looking forward to next week here on the show. All right, segment 4. It's worth 15 points. And I am looking forward to this one. This is going to be interesting. This one, I've seen
Okay,
this one. I've seen this one because we had a chat. So hold on. I don't think hardly anybody's going to get this one. I think
let's see.
most I think most of them are going to get it wrong. I'm going to gamble 5 points additional. I'm going to make this one worth 20 points. I'm going to gamble on this one that y'all don't get it right. That's how much I think it. Go ahead, read the 3 statements.
All right. Number 1, I got married in Walt Disney World and the reception was held in Epcot. Number 2, I went on my honeymoon to Disneyland Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I got engaged in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle.
All right, here is your 1, 2, 3. Got married at Walt Disney World, reception at Epcot. Number 2, went on a honeymoon to Disneyland Paris. Number 3, got engaged of Sleeping Beauty's castle. What is the lie? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Which is the lie? Answers are coming in now. Dropping down, getting all kind of answers in there. Amaleve 82, welcome in. Unique name, like it, welcome in. Thank you for joining tonight. 7, Lamons Gray, hello. 7, Dennis Knoll, hello. 7, 6, 5. Let me interrupt by saying all 3 of these things are excellent. Whichever 2 ones are the truth. Holy hell, that's awesome. Let me just say that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. I am surprised that as many people did get it. I thought there would be a lot less percentage, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So, all right. Stop signs are up. Tell them which one is the lie.
I didn't get to do it the first round, but work in progress for the renewal vows. I did not get married in Walt Disney World and have a reception in Epcot.
Okay. We're going to talk about the other 2 because these are great. All right. 20 points to Samantha Lowe with a LO. That's a different person, I believe. Scooter Adventures. Julie got it. Bernice got it. Gloria Thibodeau got it. Epcot Forever got it. Amalieve got it, 82. Um, All Aboard with Blake got it. Magic Adventures got it. Jason Thibodeau got it. And Detroit Diz got it. All right, let's talk about these. This is cool. Miss Caruso is in the house. She will be live right here on the channel with us tomorrow night. You don't want to miss Jennifer Caruso live. It's an experience. Let's first go over to this first one. You got engaged in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. Tell me about how this happened.
Well, I definitely did not know it was coming because I had just gotten off a flight. I was in gym clothes with my hair up in a bun. And, I was hoping we can go to the hotel, check in, and just rest since we got there pretty much in the afternoon.
Right.
But lo and behold, Carlos, my phone a friend, wanted to go, and he's big into photography. So he wanted to take sunset pictures by the castle and all these beautiful things. And
Nice.
I went with him, and next thing you know, he's proposing to me in front of Snow White's wishing well. So,
I
yeah.
love this. This is a great story. So I'm going to give some. You said Carlos is watching, right? I'm going to give him some props right here.
Okay.
So here's some props. First off, if you care for your significant other, it doesn't matter if they're done up like Cinderella or they look like when she's going to the ball, or if it's Cinderella when she's on her knees scrubbing the floor.
Yeah.
So what you were wearing didn't matter. So props to him. I love him for that. Two, he's a smart guy. Propose to your girl before you go back to the rooms. That is the must. You got, then you can have a great dinner. You can have all your nervousness and everything is gone. If you're
Mhm.
going back and doing the rest of the day, you're thinking about, oh God, oh God, oh God. Because I guarantee you that whole plane flight, he was going, oh my God, oh my God.
Yep.
So I love it. Good. The guy knows what he's doing. I love it. Hopefully we'll meet him someday when we're down the parks. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. And tell me, you went on your honeymoon to Paris. I love that.
Yes, it was early February when we ended up there because we did London first, and it was snowing in Disneyland.
Oh, wow.
It felt like we had the whole park to ourselves. It was freezing, but it was so magical. And I mean, it was just, I don't know if it was the honeymoon high or what it was, but it was really the Disneyland Paris is one of my favorite, most beautiful, most elegant parks within the architecture, the everything. It's just so beautiful. So
So was that your first time there, or is that a
yes,
multi-time there? First time there.
yes,
Okay. So
that's
yeah,
there.
first time there, honeymoon. Yeah, that's pretty awesome stuff. Have you been to any other parks outside of France, outside of the continental US?
No, just Anaheim here and Disneyland Park.
Okay, so
And
Carlos, I'm calling you out. You got to renew the vows and go to Tokyo. So I'm trying to
yep,
help you out. I'm trying to help you out.
thank you.
So there you go. All right, let's jump over. Let's talk about your channel for a second. Let's go back over here and talk about your. Tell everybody that's coming in and find you for the first time, what kind of magic they gonna find over on your channel.
So I love doing point of views of all the rides. I do it in 4K and I
Okay.
like to zoom in and really capture as much as I can so you can feel like you're riding the ride there with me or by
Uh-huh.
yourself. And I also do any new merch that comes out, any events. I got last year, I've got a Mickey's Not So Scary. I've got pretty much all the events that usually happen around the year. I
Okay.
do them. And any type of food during the festivals. So, Festival of the Arts, Flower and Garden. Just, I love going around and trying new things and just sharing it with the world. So,
Now,
all things.
how long have you been doing this? You're up at 1,200, going toward 1,300 subscribers. How long have you been doing this?
So, I moved here in November 2023.
Okay.
My channel was focused in born and raised in Miami, and I switched it over to Disney. I had some
Okay.
Disney, but obviously I wasn't in the same city.
Right.
So really, I really started working hard at it since November of 2023. So
Since November 2023. Okay, very cool. I have checked her. I'm going to pull up her channel real quick. That's what I was working over here doing. uh, in between everything here. Let me just pull it up. I actually had it up and then I hit the button as I was trying to answer John, which is my typical thing that I do. Uh, Debbie says, I told you I'm tired and she is tired. So just so you guys know, we featured her channel before and talked about it, but over on her channel, her most popular video, 17,000 views on Storybook Dining at Artist Point. Number 2 right behind that was a Disney Skyliner art animation to Hollywood Studios run. There's a lot of video on the Skyliner. There's evacuation of Tiana's Bayou. She gets evacuated off of everything. I'm worried about going to dinner with you. I don't know what I'm going to get evacuated off of. Festival of the Lion King. I love that. There's some great stuff over here. Also, Universal content as well. So you guys can check that out. There are shorts over on her channel. Her most popular is a 2,700 views on Disney's 100 Years of Wonder over there. And there's a brand new Geo one that just went up there. So you guys can check that out. Of course, you're doing some lives. Is that something you might do more of with some lives?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still working out the brave part. Uh, so, it's hard when you do lives, right? I mean, kudos to you. But I'll probably be doing them more when I feel a little bit more braver in the future. So,
So I know I'm not speaking out of turn here. If you're ever down there and want some advice from a female creator who had the same reservations at one point, and she is now to me one of the best down there. uh, have lunch with Jennifer Caruso and just pick her brain and ask a couple things. I'm sure she would do that for you. She is one of the nicest people in the community. What you guys see on the screen is absolutely who she is, and she is the epitome of class and tact. So definitely, she would be a good person. I told Sierra and I told a Bouncing Journey the same thing when they first started, getting into their streaming thing. That pick the brains of some of the greatest that we have around, and we have a lot of good people around there. So there you go. And Jennifer Crusoe right there. Anytime she'd be happy to if you see her in the park. Uh, I wouldn't do it while she's streaming. She yells at me when I ask her things when she's streaming. Of course, I ask her weird things like, hey, did you make out with Ron over here? She doesn't like to answer those questions usually. So, you know, but I like to ask those questions. So, but yeah, she's amazing. So thank you, Jennifer. Do that. And of course, you're always welcome. You always pick my brain as well anytime. If you really want to get an interesting answer and you're not sure, find Epcot Forever and let him answer the questions as Jennifer Caruso. He can do that. And that is a whole nother that is one of the ones that's a whole nother thing in itself. So
okay.
have you ever heard Jordan do that?
No.
Oh, he's pretty good. So, all right. More lives coming, guys, over on our channel. I love that. Playlist over there: Legoland, Florida, SeaWorld, Central Florida, Universal Studios, Miami sites. You heard she knew a lot about Miami from beforehand, everybody. Florida beaches, Miami food, a lot of Miami events, beach, Disney in general. There's some great stuff. Good night, Dame Dystopia. There's some great stuff over here on her channel. Go over and check it out. She's at 1.27. You're at 1.27 subscribers. So you picked up a couple tonight. Scallywag Steve just got home from Magic Kingdom. We talked about you earlier. And has anybody gotten your Christmas DVC yet, Steve? Hello, buddy. Good to see you. Steve, you don't want to miss tomorrow. There's something in there that I've got that you just don't want to miss tomorrow night's stream. Just letting you know, just giving you a heads up. So, all right, I'm happy for you. That's nice. I did that 1.25 this evening. So to see you jump up in the community support, and thank you, everybody. All right, let me pull back over here to our stream here. And come up. Where do I want to come up to? Oh, I want to get rid of that. There we go. I want to bring the scoreboard back up. All right, we are ready to do this. Don't be surprised if I don't do something after this, too. You don't want to run away at the end. Segment 5 is a 20-point number. I think this one, I don't know. We'll see. Tough one here. I saw the answers here. We'll see. All right, let's go. Segment 5. Let's get the stop signs up. If I don't do that, Stacy yells. You got to put the stop signs up. I can't do this with the stop signs. I'm trying to eat. Oh, 30 points. That's right. Thank you. That's why I have John to keep me in thing. 30 points available for this one. Wow. This could really flip some scales tonight. All right, go ahead. 3
All
seconds.
right. Number 1, I am friends with someone whose friends with Mickey.
Okay.
If you know, you know. I have oh, sorry, number 2, I have
Uh-huh.
used the restroom in Club 33.
Okay.
And number 3, I am friends with someone in Festival of the Lion King.
All right. She's friends with someone who's friends with Mickey. She's used the restroom in Club 33. And she's friends with someone in the Festival of the Lion King. What is the lie? 1, 2, or 3 for 30 points? Who's going to get it? Who's not? Who's going to get it? Who's not? I will remind everybody that I am trying to be deceptive as can be with as many of these through the finish line. Trying to keep it off tilter. Dun, dun, dun. A lot of answers going up in there right now. And we are going to raid somebody, and I'm going to give some points out for the raid tonight, too. So we will do a raid tonight. You ever seen us do our raids?
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of fun. Do I see a channel that's up and going? Ooh, I do see somebody that's live. Yes. Okay. Ooh. That's the way my grandfather used to say it all the time. All right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. All right, we got them up there. Okay, what is the false statement?
Well, I have never, but hopefully maybe someone out there that's watching could invite me to be a guest at this wonderful lounge. I have never used the restroom in Club 33.
I have.
You have.
You're not going to, I'll tell you how I did it. It happened before I got sick. I'll tell you this in a minute. All right, here we go. Stephanie Keel got it. Go Mini got it. Magic Adventures got it. Mike Beachman got it. Jill Watchford got it. Grandma Grover got it. Scallywag Steve jumped in and got it. A Bouncing Journey got it. Alyssa Neal got it. Epcot Forever got it. Vicky Gillespie, Magical Mike. Samantha L.O. got it. Dianca got it. Bernice got it. Paul Engel got it. Gloria Thibodeau got it. And Paul Engel does not know the answers before we start, before anybody says that, just so you know. We don't play that way. Keith got it with Angie. Kendra got it. Jewelry Picks got it. Debbie Bernfeld got it. Mark F. got it. Gloria Thibodeau got it. Jonathan Chong, Dame Dystopia. Everybody getting it. Wow. Good points on there. Wow. Okay. I will tell you this. This is a very quick story. So a buddy of mine, this is like 8 years. Oh, it was right before COVID. Bet me that I couldn't get him to open the door over at the Club 33 because they can see you by camera and everything.
You're right.
Balabon, hello. So I go over and I start knocking on it real repetitively, real hard, thinking they're just going to camera me, but at least I did it, and I don't lose the bet. And somebody opens the door, and I didn't know what to say, so I go, I gotta go, and they let me use the bathroom, and I didn't have to go. I just went in the bathroom. I stood in there, okay, and then went back out. So that's a true story. So, Grandma
That's
Grover got a perfect game tonight. Wow, she racked up some points tonight. Fantastic job. She knows you, or at least she did well guessing.
yeah, I don't know who
So
Grandma Grover is, but good for her.
she's a great supporter of the channel. I love her coming in. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure tonight, before we do our raid here, that you have followed our friend Debbie Bernfeld. Drop her link in one more time. If you've enjoyed the time here tonight with local Florida gal, aka Bex, hey, do me a favor. Hit the follow. Check out her content. If you like what I talked about with her channel, give her a follow. Check out her content. The key is to watch the shows, watch some videos, check out what's going on. If you see her in the park, stop her, say hello, introduce yourself, let her know, hey, I found you over on Pete's channel. I found you doing this. I like your content. Hey, I want to buy you a beer. Whatever those things you want to say it. They all work. So thank you, Debbie. Click the button right there. Next week, All Aboard with Blake will be here. Just a reminder before we do this raid that tomorrow night Insomniacs Hangout in-house with us tomorrow night. Jennifer Caruso, Brittany Laree, Theme Park Giant, Tina Marie's Place, the Disney Baker, all in-house. All in-house. It's going to be fun. Dianca says I sub. Thank you. That's going to be a great hangout tomorrow. We got some great topics. We're starting off. First topic right out of the party is going to be Walt's animatronic. Our friends over there at the 927, that is Cakes and Kenny, will be live at 7 o'clock at night if you want to go watch them, and then come over with me if somebody wants to grab the link for the 927 and drop it. Please do. Kenny and Cakes do a good job. They're brand new to it. Nice guys. They'll be live at 7. I'll be live at 9 doing that. Also, a reminder, tomorrow morning, our good friend Doug, Zippity Doo Doug, will be live tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, with his morning show. He does an amazing job with it. Have you seen Doug's morning show, Bex?
Yeah.
Just, I'm so proud of how far he's come as a creator and what he does, and it's become such a fluid, quality show, as opposed to say, oh, it's just a stream. Some guy, no, that's a production now that he's got going, and he gets up at 5 in the morning sometimes to go find channels that are going to be live for the day so that he can highlight everybody. So that's commitment to the community and what he's doing. That's commitment to every one of you out there that's a creator. Go over and see Doug in the morning, say hello, and trust me, there's something in the show tomorrow night about Doug nobody wants to miss. He got a present. I'll tell you that, Bex. He got a present in the mail. And
Oh, wow.
it's pretty cool. So, and then we'll be back Friday night live. Myself, Doug, Tina. Friday night will be the Mouse Talk. Melissa and Walt will be in-house Friday night. And also, April, A Bouncing Journey, will be in-house Friday night and finishing up the weekend. Sunday night, we are interviewing Lily's Life, everybody. Lily's Life, Sunday night at 6 o'clock. So it's going to be good. All right. Let's go over who we going to rate. Let me go check and see who we've got live, because I had a couple people that look like they were ending real quick. Thank you. Let's see here. All right. I guess it's going to be there. What the hell? He's got nobody watching. Oh, we're definitely doing this. Let me make sure. Is he still going or not? Nope. He just ended his stream. All right. That's why he's got nobody watching. Okay. Well, he just lost out. Let me see who else we got. What are they doing? They're doing a premiere. All right. Let's go rate these guys. Whoa. Hello. It's Doug's commercial. Leave me an email. Let's go rate this. I want you to go over and say, Pete McDevitt raid coming at you. Everybody that goes over is going to get a 15-point bonus. 15-point bonus. You got to go in and say Pete McDevitt raid right there. It's the Orange Grove 55 premiere. Go in there right now. Pete McDevitt raid. Check out what they're talking about. He's talking to Theme Parks Assemble right now. OG55 has been on this show before and hung out with us. So go in, click the link, 15-point bonus, Pete McDevitt raid. Go in there and check it out. Let's call it out. Spaceship Ears getting 15. Jonathan Chong, Stephanie Keel, Detroit Diz, Dame Dystopia, Debbie Bernfeld, Jennifer Caruso, Stacy Rogers, Nanny Pooh Bear, Mike Beachman, Go Mini, Angie, Jill Watchbrick, Magic Adventures, Paul Engel. Let's see, who else are we missing? Epcot Forever, Mark F., Kendrick, Alyssa Neal over there, Grandma Grover, Oodalali Lane Kate, Bouncing Journey over there, all aboard with Blake. Looks like everybody that was playing tonight is going over. We done tripled their watch time right now by going over there. Lamont Gray, Magical Mike. There you go. We done tripled their watch time with the amount of people watching. Orange Grove does a great job. If you've never seen his interviews, he does a really, really good job. Bernice over there. Gloria over there. Jewelry Picks over there. Yeah, it's a premiere. That's what he does. But he's in the chat right now chatting with people. So there you go. T. Marie, hello, Tina. We were just talking about you being back here tomorrow. Dianca's over there. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. All right, we're going to finish things up and say good night to everybody. Also, I did get a quick note. My good friend, our good friend of this channel, a very, very good friend of this channel. He was there when I started everything and started being a part of Disney social media. Josh from Resort TV 1 will be live tomorrow or today. It's July 17th already. It's 12 o'clock. He will be live later today for 2 streams from Disneyland. Resort TV 1 live from Disneyland. He doesn't go out there that much. This is a treat for all of us. Go out there and check it out. Josh, Resort TV 1 tomorrow from Disneyland. Happy birthday, Disneyland. Julie got 15 points. Local Florida gal got 15 points for going over. Jason Thibodeau got 15 points. My man, and my friend, Spaceship Ears, he will take care of all those points. Thank you again, Paul Engel, for sponsoring. We'll see you all tomorrow night. I hope you're following Local Florida Gal. If you got to love everything with you tonight. Final thought of the night. It's your window. Go ahead.
Huge thank you to Monorail Molly. I know she's on a cruise enjoying her life. For finding me, and huge thank you to you, P, and to everybody, all the new friends that I'm making tonight. I am so grateful for being in this community. I'm super excited to pick people's brains, aka Jennifer Caruso. And I'm just, really, really happy. And I cannot wait to share my passion for all things Disney that I love. So
awesome. And hopefully we'll see you at the meetup and you'll be able to meet a lot of these people. Neil will be there. I'll keep him at an arm's distance.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good night, everybody. That's awesome. I love it. Let's go out like we usually do and have some fun. Let's drive Doug nuts tonight.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
What's up, everyone? This is Steve from Steve's World, and you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey, everybody, it's Pat from Rope Drop. Welcome to The Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be back in just a minute. I've got to go dry off. It's soaking here today. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back soon.
Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1 and Retro TV 1 Tech. And you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show, and he will be right back.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
See, sometimes I come back. I do this because Stacey Rogers says I never come back.
Welcome
if you're down in the parks and you'd like to do one of those bumpers for me, feel free to do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If maybe any of the other creators want to do it, I'll talk to you about how. You got to follow my specifications because it has to work out for this. Hey, Rogers, I'm back. Just like she never believes that I'm back, which is just absolutely ridiculous.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zippity Doo Dog, and I'm in front of this huge Roger Rabbit. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share out the stream. See you, Roger.
Hey, it's Tim and Jen Tracker, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Monorail Molly from the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
You really think she's on a boat somewhere?
I think so. She
she's on a cruise?
She wouldn't miss me.
I mean, no, she wouldn't miss you. I think she's probably in the mid-Atlantic. Like she's in the boat, like she's up in the captain's thing driving the boat. That's what I think has happened. I think that's what's happened. She's up in the captain's thing driving the boat. So
for sure.
Mark says, Doug, 3 times too much. You ain't seen nothing yet. We'll be right back.
Hello, Epcot Terrans. This is Lawrence from the DizPod on the Living in Diz YouTube channel. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot more fun ahead. Stay tuned.
Hi, it's Kelly.
And Mama.
From Myers and the Mouse. And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
You got to wave. You got to wave when I come back. You got to wave to to Pagey Mr. Morrow. There's a guy behind Pagey Mr. Morrow. He's always there, and if you don't wave to him, it's bad luck. Just letting you know. I want to give you a heads up, okay?
Okay.
Hey friends, it's Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Piano Rob. You're watching The Pete McDevitt Show, and unlike Muppets, we'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Pink Pam 86 here on YouTube, and you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey everybody, it's JoJo, and you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show. Enjoy.
Hello, this is Jennifer Caruso and
Main Street Nick,
coming to you from Disneyland, California. You're watching The Pete McDevitt Show. Make sure you've given him a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you know when Pete goes live.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.